Hello, today we're very fortunate to have Tim Mazur with us. He's the Chief Operating Officer of the Ethics and Compliance Officer Association. Tim has an extensive background with ECOA. He also has been a business ethics professor. He has extensive experience in business. But today, Tim, what we really want to know is what is ECOA? Who are the members? What are their goals and objectives? And why should a business professor want to know about your organization?
OC, thank you very much. The ECOA is an organization that serves all sorts of ethics and compliance officers. These are individuals who work at corporations or universities or hospitals, other nonprofit organizations, government offices. We have 1,300 members in 37 countries around the world right now. We were born in 1991 at a university, Bentley University in Waltham, Massachusetts. Our co-founder, Professor Mike Hoffman at the Center for Business Ethics at Bentley, got feedback from individuals working inside of corporations that there needed to be a new sort of organization that was going to take the field of compliance, which was only based on law and regulation and only filled with lawyers, and try to improve it because compliance had earned a very bad reputation in the 1970s and the 1980s. So with that, they co-founded the ECOA, and it's the perfect balance between legal professionals who have a passion for doing what they do very, very well, but also for business people who are very interested in business ethics. Because of this, the ECOA attracts members from all different disciplines. Some just come from finance, from general business administration. Others come with an HR background or an internal audit background. And then, of course, there will be attorneys as well. The ECOA, in reaching out to its members, our purpose is to help them excel at what they do. The work of business ethics inside organizations is very complex. It's a phrase that's not perfectly defined in the United States alone, let alone how that is understood in over 200 countries around the world. So those who work in ethics and compliance very much want information from their professional association about exactly how to do what they do it in a way that is well received by their business colleagues and integrates well with the rest of the organization, and also allows them to maybe take their organization's approach to ethical issues to the next level. Our members' backgrounds, as I said, come from all different. Some come in young, some will come in their 60s or even 70s, all depending on what their organization is looking for. The ECOA offers certifications. It offers professional development opportunities beyond that. We put on conferences and fora throughout the year. We publish research papers and benchmarking reports to help various members of the field understand what it means to do the work well. And as other professional associations, we restrict membership only to those individuals who are practicing ethics and compliance officers. So, for example, in our social networking environment, there's no journalists, there's no outside counsel, there's no government regulators. It leads to a fabulous environment whereby ethics officers can help each other grow and develop, and they can have very candid conversations either face-to-face or by telephone or electronically in the social networking environment in a way that they normally wouldn't be able to if the membership was open to anybody. Now, for those professors who are interested in business ethics, there are several facets of the services that we provide that are helpful. First is the fact that we put on these conferences and we do these professional development courses. We have found some academicians have found great value in attending our conferences so that they could learn exactly how the work is done. At our annual event, which generally happens in September or October, there will be 600 or so ethics and compliance officers from around the world. And so we often welcome 2, 3, 4 dozen professors, either business ethics professors or just business professors who are teaching business ethics, maybe because it's being held in a location that's close to them or the timing's just right, for them to learn exactly what our members do within their organizations on a daily basis. I know business ethics instructors would also benefit from the Speakers Bureau. The ECOA, at no cost, makes available to anyone who's teaching business ethics a list of individuals who serve in an ethics officer capacity in their area if they'd like to invite them into the classroom and deliver a guest lecture to the students. Another way that the ECOA can be helpful is if ever a business ethics professor is approached by a student who's taken a genuine interest in the field of ethics and compliance and has expressed an interest possibly in this being the career that they would like to pursue. So the ECOA and also our sister organization, which is the ECOA Foundation, both organizations have websites that welcome young people to visit. We have a job links job board that sometimes has entry-level positions, but otherwise we have information there that the young people might find very valuable, and that at the very least we have our phone numbers listed so that if they wanted to have a conversation about things that they might be able to do in their own personal lives as they structure the rest of their undergraduate education and possibly the graduate education, the ECOA can help them try to figure out what they can do. Sometimes we make suggestions for curriculum. Sometimes we can suggest internships that the young people can do in an ethics office at a local company. There are a wide variety of reasons, and we here at the ECOA are happy to take phone calls and emails and help business ethics professors accomplish what they're doing.
Hey, looking at the academic community, what should we know about what you do that they would be interested in? Do you connect with students? Do you connect with faculty?
Well, there's one place where we very specifically do connect with both students and faculty. Around the United States and even in some other countries, there are student business ethics case competitions. The ECOA particularly is part of something called IBEC, which is the International Business Ethics Case Competition, which is in its 20th year in 2014. And with that competition, the ECOA brings ethics officers in to serve as judges so that the young people work on cases, and in this instance, cases of their own choosing. And then they get to compete under the guidance of a faculty member. And the students do this at the ECOA conference so that when the students aren't participating in the competition, at no cost to them, they have the availability to attend the ECOA conference sessions where they can be in a room of 40 or 50 ethics officers who are working on a cutting edge issue. And so it's just yet another opportunity where the ECOA knows that the future of our profession are these young people coming through the universities, and so we're happy to welcome them in that context.
I would assume that the students who get to go to this participate in the case competition, but then rub elbows with these ethics and compliance officers. It probably changes their life or their understanding of this area.
It really does. You know, sometimes cynicism is extraordinary, but when they're sitting there speaking to an executive of a Fortune 500 company that they've heard of, and they actually hear and see about how important this is, and it's not just words, it's not just PR, but it's a legitimate discussion of how the business strategy has changed to fit in with business ethics. It gives that young person hope that, you know, not only is this a sign of better times, but there's actually room inside of organizations like this for people who are passionate about being ethical in business.
Hey, Tim, this was very helpful. We appreciate you sharing your time with us, and we wish the ECOA all the best luck in the future. And I think that you should really be proud of what you're accomplishing.
Well, thank you very much, and we can't thank the academicians are the ones who got us started, and they fuel us with new research and new young people coming through. So it's a partnership that is part of everything that has led to our success is because of academicians. So it's an honor to be here.
Thanks again.